There's a mist coming in, like something is brewing. I'm about to begin. Talk for one finger, for one eye, but I feel what's to happen or happened before. A father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives all raveling undone. Something is needed to twist them as tight as a string you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiri chim chim.
What's all this commotion?
Household is straightforward with tasks. Children, servants are all your domain. I remain sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coat. few women alive can manage Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we can never afford someone like her caliber. Now, placing this advertisement in a time that states that Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible name at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we've made our own advertisement.
What on earth?
Please go. Feel it. If you want his choice person, have a discussion. Rosy cheeks, no thoughts. That's the parts I put in. Play games, all sorts. Must be kind, you must be this.
With all the ridiculous things.
Sing songs, really sweet. Bitters in your hair or pepper in your tea. Hurry now, Cecily and Michael Banks.
That's quite enough coming up in one day. Now, we please go to the nursery and let me get to work. Don't want to help anybody let baby late. I remain a solvent, a cherry tree. A cherry
Good morning.
Yes.
I've come in answer to the advertisement.
What advertisement? We haven't placed any advertisement.
Now let's see. Play games, all sorts, which I most certainly can do. Take us on outings, give us treats.
Michael, what's our own advertisement?
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope.
None at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, I'm taking up with Miss Banks, then she handles all that sort of thing. Nothing domestic has anything to do with me. Oh, and no one gets those references.
I make it a rule never to give references.
Oh, I see.
I'll see the children now, thank you.
Of course, for the very nice children. Now this is, oh!
Mary Poppins, Jane, don't stare, and Michael, close your mouth. We are not codfish. Best foot forward, spin spot. A very tidy nursery, I must say. Tidier than I was expecting. Who's responsible for that?
Miss me! I like to keep things neat.
Do you indeed? Well, if there's one thing I appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, I always say the proper place to hang a hat is on a hat stand.
There's nothing in it. We better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky. Mary Poppins, how did you know that we want to do nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item in the weekly shop, thank you very much.
How did you come then? Someone just flew you here.
It did. Now, stand over there. Ah, just as I thought. A noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up. Noisy, mischievous, troublesome.
Now you, thoughtless, short-tempered, and untidy.
I don't believe you. Let's see. What about your measurements, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say. Each virtue virtually knows no man. Each trait is great and patently sad. I'm practically perfect from head to toe. If I default, it would never get to show. I'm so practically perfect in every way. Now, perhaps you have a few questions.
Not temperate. Not temperate.
Never. The very thought. Quite the contrary. Some minor improvements may not go amiss, but at all times you must remember this. I like games, but I choose them.
That's not fair.
I didn't say I was fair. I said I was. Practically perfect is my name. I don't believe you gonna be the same. I'm so practically perfect. You will be practically perfect in every way. Best foot forward, spit spot.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screamer, and as you can see, a screamer's an artist of highest degree. It's all me own work from me own memory. Stay right where you are. I know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins!
It's nice to see you too, Bert.
Well, I must say, you do look swell.
He can't know you. You just arrived.
I was a born woman before I walked into your house, Michael Banks. Have you met these two, Bert?
Well, I've seen him running about, just in a cot.
It isn't a real one.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins says it's a game. I walk in a pot. Some game I'd rather eat spinach.
Come along, Bert.
You can't come with us. You're too dirty
Hey.
and we don't want to go to the stinky park anyway.
Oh, yes, you do. Because you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you never dream of. All it takes is a spark. And something, well, plain as a pop, becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand. Why, it's a jolly old day with Mary. Mary makes you act so light.
Oh, really?
Wednesday's today and alternately. Mary makes the sunshine bright.
You do talk nonsense, Bert.
Oh, happiness is blooming all around the The daffodils are smiling at the
I
door.
haven't the faintest idea what...
When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
You've thought enough brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary.
Yeah.
No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like all the 90s thinking. Parks are good for us. It's just She steps and grannies. I don't know the fuss. Is she doing it spite us? We could Lucifer I tell you what, she seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the car. What was that? Ah, who are you?
Agnes, I may have to take a walk with Mary. Each minute, stop the Santa dog. Says, starts to get to a jog.
It's your holidays,
Mary,
I'm glad it's been that Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary.
Mary makes your heart so light. When the day is ready for the Mary, Mary makes the sunshine bright.
Oh, happiness is going all around her. The daffodils are swaying at the door.
Mary wants to hide, she's feeling so grand. The heart starts beating like a big brass band.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary.
No wonder that it's very happy love. No wonder that it's very happy love.
Jane and Jessica, how? How did you make it happen?
Anything can happen if you let it.
Mary Poppins, how long will we stay?
We'll see.
You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay till the wind changes. Now, run along in.
Tonight.
Telling me, giving me the message.
No, me. Oh, Daddy, we can't the most fantastic day. We sang with the Pascal and danced with the statue. You wouldn't have approved, but...
If you know that, why would you do it?
Hey, Daddy, that's a cut.
Could you fly it?
You could always teach me.
When do I have time to do that? Now would you please let me get on good night?
Oh my God, all because of flying high.
I used to like flying kites at his age. My nanny, Miss Andrews, soon fried it out of me. Don't be absurd. All the best people have nannies, so the wives can do charity work and entertain. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming along?
I'm not sure. It seems so odd. No, everything's a holly no.
The people you should know. Remember, by your friends shall you be judged.
It's my point, not my friend.
Winifred dearest, I'm only thinking of you. Are you going to say something to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Just make sure she's doing things our way, not hers.
Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me, I was told, when I was small, just learn a trade, so I learned them all. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree.
It's real. What about the cake? It's just an oven, too hot to ice. Touch from that matter. I'm quite sure know how to ice it. Quite sure. Tell him to proof. I don't think I should draw it. Mother went me in the drawing room. She said she could tell Roberts and I what to do. Does she indeed?
I got to read.
Put icing tools next to the cake. Do you taste that?
Is that hard?
For you, yes. For me, no. Michael, why didn't we make the icing? Because we don't know how to. Don't be so feeble. Give the eggs and the flour. Are there eggs and icing? There are none. Roberts and I bring in cake. Once tonight. How? What have you done? Should I call a doctor?
I don't think that'll be necessary, ma'am.
Dang it. Michael, you know how fun party is. You know the baby happy.
I don't think we should wait until then, ma'am. Why not go up and get changed? We'll clear up, won't we?
But I'm not ill. I won't take it. You can't make me.
And that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Open.
But it's strawberry ice.
Now you.
I'm not sure I like strawberry ice.
I'm not sure I care. Open.
Fun cordial.
Now, off we go, you two. Michael, I know you like to keep things neat. Jane.
Cat Roberts and I do. When he wakes up, he is a servant after all.
With that attitude, you'll get through lots of stuff before you grow old. Besides, With every job, there's an element of fun. You fall in the fire and snap. The job's a game, and every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A lover, a spring, it's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down. Eat a most delightful way. The honeybees and fresh nectar from the flowers soon come. Never tell them you're buzzing to and fro, because they take honey from every flower that they see. And as they find their task is not a grind, for a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down in a most delightful way. Right yourselves, please. Spit spot. Up we go, Roberts and I. Just a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps some medicine go down. In a most delightful, in a most delightful, in a most We'll be off now, ma'am. Best foot forward. Pardon, ma'am. They're not coming. None of them. Oh, you think it was a wrong day? No, ma'am. I think you asked the wrong people. Visit to the bank.
That's not a game. Did Daddy agree? If he did, you must have put the idea into his head somehow.
What an impertinent thing to say. Me, putting ideas into other people's heads. Really?
With Mr. Von Husser, I won't be able to grasp this. What you'll find on Friday.
What do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, money. I wonder, making money out of money, is that enough?
Are you man enough to be a banker?
Decisions yet, Mr. Banks? There's a town of good people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Give us this chance. The factory could be running in the weeks and years of it expanding before the years.
I believe you, Mr. Northbrook. After I try to find a way, how can I know the money will be safe?
What about my workforce? They'll make it safe. My men have dreams to earn an honest living, a wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you'd invest in us today, paves the way. We promise we'll repay the loan.
I'm sorry, Mr. Northbrook, but I...
Hello, Daddy.
What on earth are you doing here? Think you see I'm busy?
No man should be too busy for his own children. Now, what have you come here for, young man? Have you came for money as well?
Hardly. What they need money for?
Well, it's never too early to learn its value.
I know the value of this. It's expense.
No, that's its worth. Its value is in how you spend it. Do good and may you have good luck.
And what do you say to Mr. Northbrook?
Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
When I was a little boy, I never dared to interrupt my father.
Will you eat ever, a little boy?
Of course. My name is Andrews kept me out of my father's way.
What about your mother?
I never said to dare to see either one of them. More than once a week.
Then who kissed you goodnight, Miss Andrew?
Certainly not. There was no time for hugging, kissing, all that sucky nonsense.
Will you invest the bank? Daddy, will you invest the bank's money? What are you looking for? A good man or a good idea?
I suppose it's a good idea, but a good man is much rarer and much more valuable.
Come along, children.
Mr. Humbug, let's not continue your argument, but I'm afraid my answer is no.
So, you don't recognize a good idea?
Perhaps not, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You will regret this, Sarah Banks.
A man with dreams that life hasn't broken. A man with hopes, ambitions to fulfill. A man you'll certain at first glance deserves a chance. Now, Mr. Northbrook, when could exactly a new factory open?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this.
But she's just a fun little brat.
When will you learn to look past what you see?
Each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old woman calls in her own special way to the people she calls. Come, buy a bag for a drive. Come and you can, and you'll be glad if you do. The young ones are hungry, their nests are so bare. All it takes is tuppence from you. Tuppence, 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 tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, that's what she cries, while overhead her birds fill the skies.
Here, one bag, please.
All around the region, the saints and apostles, loud as she soars away. Across the endless sway, each time some shells at the Her words are simple and few. Listen, listen, she's calling to you. Feed the birds, tuppence, 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 tuppence a
Hello, Bert.
Hello, Meg. Hello, kids.
Hello!
We're off to Mrs. Corey's talking shop. Care to join us?
Talking shop. Who's Mrs. Corey?
Who's Mrs. Corey, you say? Mrs. Corey, she's older than anyone in the world. She talked to William before he went country, to Vlad before he went tailing, and to Alexander before he went so late.
That's impossible.
Anything can happen if you let it.
Well, isn't it Mary Poppins with Jim Michael Fink?
She knows us?
And how? And cooks. And cook. And kill. Judy.
Who?
And file. Judy. Spinks. To love my little bread stars. Now, what happens? I can do for you
Well, I did want to announce some conversations.
and all. I have listen. Oh, I do have some liquors.
And what words can we make with these?
What?
I want two first.
Don't start counts, you made them up.
And we'll do think, word, and palm, the first word. Number 8, to make letters.
You know, we can't use the same letters more than once. Now let's see. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's not a word.
Of course it's a word, and unless I'm very much mistaken, it's quite a rather useful one. When trying to express oneself, it's frankly quite absurd to leave the lengthy lexicons to find the perfect word. A little spontaneity keeps conversation keen. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Anything.
It can mean exactly what you want it to.
Don't explain but chatting, simply grunting, but suffices.
I'm sure the Roman Empire only entered the abyss because his Latin scholars never heard a word like this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You can say it softly, the effect could be hypnosis. Check your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis.
Yeah!
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You know, you can't say it backwards, which is docious-expialistic-fragicalibus.
She might be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when the candles got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just sound out this word and then you've got a lot to say.
Pick out those 18 consequence to 16 vowels as well. And put them all in order, which is very hard to spell.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Smarty pants.
No, everything's all wrong. After I refused the banks, loan the money, so some German chap looks at the gold mine.
But they really expect to get it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always.
That's more than loud enough. Mary Poppins, you're here to teach the children manners, and just look at them. Go to your room.
That's not fair that Mary Poppins couldn't physically occupy a nursery tonight. That's not fair that Daddy loses his temper and we get shut up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten. I hate him! Dang, his pathetic instant. I would not have been put her face in father. Mary Poppins couldn't physically occupy the nursery. Dude, if you had those, I'd like to stand there.
Don't worry, you will. I've just been suspended without salary until they decide what they're doing with me.
Down. One moment smile, next moment frown. But bad-tempered faces better change quick, cause if the wind changes, the face might just stick. Chim chimney, chim chim, chimney chim charoo.
Why does Daddy get so cross? Fathers are supposed to look after their children, not yell at them all the time.
Maybe, but have you asked yourself who looks after the fathers when things go wrong?
The mothers, I suppose.
Not the children?
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Sometimes families are upside down, for a while anyways.
I don't want to be an upside down family. I wish I could run away. Why don't you? Because you'd miss me. No, I wouldn't.
That's enough, you two. Now, into bed, at once.
Mary Poppins, I wish you'd just leave us alone.
Be careful of the things you wish for.
I'm so... Don't you ever stop?
You should govern your temper, or your temper will govern you.
I'm so tired of your stupid sayings and your stupid games.
Just get into bed.
I won't go to sleep and you can't make me.
And that, as in so many things,
Your information
is faulty.
Playing the game, having a ball. Those who won't play shall play it all. Will we all again? Maybe when they learn to play the game.
Up where the smoke is all billowed in town, between pavement and stars is the chimney sweep's world. When there's oddly no day, no oddly no night, there's things often shadowed and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London, whew, what a sight!
Joining the sweeps tonight, are we?
Best do in the world, eh?
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney. Our sweepers as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chimney. Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Oh, blow me a kiss.
Bird.
That's lucky too. Oh, we're going then.
The wind has changed.
But they're good kids, Mary.
Would I be bothering with them if they weren't? But I can't help them if they won't let me.
So?
So they must do this bit on their own. Cheerio, Bert. Keep an eye on them for me.
She's gone.
Gone?
Mrs. Quill, what's this au revoir mean?
Why?
Because that's what she's listening inside them. Dear Jimmy Michael, keep playing the games au revoir, Mary Poppins. It's Brent to begin. Now come inside or catch a bit.
happier crew than what sing chim chim chimmery chim chim chiroo. Chim chimmery chim chim chiroo chim chiroo.
As tidy I can make it, ma'am. Really, ma'am? Fancy that.
Mrs. Squirrel, it is her, isn't it?
I don't know who else.
Then I'll just tell you once again.
Oh dear, gonna be surprised.
Winifred, yes, you know I hate surprises.
I do. Follow me.
The Holy Terror!
Miss Ames, we're lovely to meet you at last. I do hope you had a good journey.
It was thrown out pleasant. Where did yours go?
I think it was an appointment.
It's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Then it does not take a lot to make you happy. What it does. There, fit.
In just a minute.
Ah, you must be the children. Peter, you're not supposed to know who I am.
Yes, we do. You're the Holy Terror.
Rude boy, why are you wearing stockings?
I don't like it.
Tut, what men is not meant to lose. These children have been spoiled. Just sit down. What the question? The best secrets are crime. Brimstone and drinking. Don't be so. These are the tools of my trade. Peoples of sugar. And I hope. They have changed for me. Open!
Does it taste as bad as it smells?
Where's open? Your son is not going for at once. As for the dog,
heard. Maybe blah blah.
What's the matter? Who's after you?
The first nanny in the world. She looked like
Is she really bad at all that?
Miss Andrew was Daddy's nanny. What explains that? Oh, Daddy had such a faster straw. He just sat around and mopes. Mary Poppins used to say he needed our help, but now it's too late.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'll tell you what. Why start things off a bit straight for good luck?
Why would shaking your hand bring us good luck?
Didn't anyone tell you it's lucky to shake each other's hand?
Michael, look, it's a real one. What's the matter? You've always wanted to fly a proper kite.
I always want to fly one of Daddy's.
Of course you have. But you didn't know how it's done. Get some training in, and you're making the power on a whole blooming empire. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With a feet on the ground and your bird and fly with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. You can do it for one more time!
Don't squeeze. I'm not a sardine in a tin can. And where are your coats?
We didn't have time to put them on.
Because we're not home.
Have you indeed?
It's been so awful since you've left. And now Miss Andrews come and Daddy's ruined. We never helped him like you wanted us to.
Oh my eye, but your life's a tragedy. Now, let's go home. And don't dawdle.
We can't. But she's there. She came as a surprise for Daddy.
Did she? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her. Hello, Bert.
Welcome, Mary. You're such for so as you are.
You really are welcome back, Mary Poppins.
Come along, children.
You can't. She's there. Oh, wait. Aren't you going to shake hands with Bert for luck?
I don't need any luck, thank you.
are you?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, but you left without notice.
And I've come back without notice.
I see. And what did you expect me to do?
Pack.
Pack, you ignorant person. How dare you speak to me this way? I'd rather be their father.
Well, that I don't doubt. You must be so proud of the way he's turned out.
It's pretty simple.
Of us, they all have their problems, but him more than most. I recognize fully that you are a bully who use cruel details somehow. Well, now he's a catch because you put your man. There, that's given her a taste of her own medicine.
Mary Poppins, come along. She came up.
Michael.
Michael, dang. But you know you going off like that. I was angry at anything. If I want something to see you, what's his name to him?
She's gone.
Gone right.
She hasn't given a reason, ma'am.
We found this one wandering in the park.
Good night, man.
Good night.
Two.
Where is she?
It's angry. She left the Mary Poppins is back.
Is she? Well. I'm gonna have to have a word with her. Things haven't gone well since you left.
About my wages, sir. If you shouldn't mind, I won't take them just yet. I should prefer to let them accrue.
But if you only knew how many things are recurring as it is.
Now, well, I have to get started. Jane, Michael, Spitspot.
Come along, darling. Dr. Sun is a good son. This email wrong decision. What's the worst that can happen?
Winifred, if I'm to be dismissed at the bank, we'll be destitute.
Definitely matters. I tell them, tell them.
Is that locket new? What's inside it?
A portrait.
What's your food?
You'll know when the time comes and not before. Let's wait and see. There's a lot to find. Unique and unspeakably kind. Perfectly perfect, and yet I'm sure there's still room for truth and love you is
Bert, what are you doing up here?
Well, Special Mr. P?
The world is awfully big, isn't it?
And what does that tell you?
That we're awfully small and unimportant.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Not so much, but her troubles, they seem so big down in the nursery. But up here,
That's more like it. Troubles are never so bad when you let them come a little higher up. Wash away the dirt and soot.
Wash
Wash
away
away
the
your tears.
cold ones that are swept away.
And around the
Smudge went on the but when we need a helping hand, we try to step in just in over the top, stepping tall. Over the top, stepping tall. There isn't any wrong. Over the top, stepping tall. Give yourself stepping tall. Give yourself stepping tall. There isn't any wrong. Give yourself stepping tall. Child is a stepping tall. Parent knows the same.
never miss a chance to get it right.
Look!
Don't seem a perfect crime, don't seem a shame.
When the steps aren't going as smoothly as I like, that's the stepping time. That's the stepping time. That's the stepping time. Thinking of the stepping time. Thinking of the stepping time. Thinking of the stepping time. Give yourself stepping time. Give yourself stepping time.
What's all this? What's all this? That's the delivery?
Time to go now. Good night, Governor.
Good night, Governor.
Hold on! To the nursery with y'all. Jane, you too. Mary Poppins, would you be good enough to explain?
First of all, I would like to make one thing clear.
Yes?
I never explained anything. Come along, children.
It's happened. The chairman wants to see me.
Night.
You might as well face it. I'll be joining the ranks of unemployment.
Oh, quite sure.
Quite sure. We better make some plans. Oh. So that's where I put them.
What are they?
Just red stars I hid from my nanny once. But when I grew up, I used to dream all about the stars. Funny, I haven't thought about them in years.
It's good to look back sometimes.
It's that Poppins woman. She's responsible for all this.
Another person. What's that thing she's always saying? A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself a healthy outing every day. Well, good luck with that.
You too, Bert. Remember when my children came to the bank?
Daddy, do you remember when we came to the bank?
Yes.
Well, we were each given 6 pennies.
Yes.
And we were told to spend them carefully.
Yes. What did you buy with them?
Nothing yet, but we've decided to give them to you.
I suppose Mary Poppins put you up to it.
She hasn't said a word about it. Now, Daddy, would you like me to know? Daddy's really buried, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Always remember that he loves you very much. That's far more important than houses or dogs or anything else.
Are you going to the bank?
I'd like to go, but I'm afraid it isn't possible.
Mary Poppins says anything is possible.
Truly believe that, Mary Poppins.
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can let it. Doesn't have to be so.
Changes can be made.
it's official. You can be a pauper or just stay local. Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic. Don't chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen if you let it. You reach for the stars or you get all the stars. But with that will hold you speed. If you reach for the heavens, you'll get the stars.
Is the bird, sir? Only tuppence a bag.
I'll be so kind as you feed them for me.
That scheme would have made millions. The chairman wants to know why you turned it down.
Then I'll tell you. I refused Mr. Von Husser's because his scheme was hollow. He told me about assets and profits and growth. There wasn't no word about people. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I don't apologize for... There's more important things than money.
Von Husser's scheme has ruined our rival in the nastiest scandal since records began. We don't want your apologies.
We apologize.
Oh my word.
One of the book.
You gave it known to a fellow called Northbrook. Well, he's repaying it in opening two new factories with the percentage you negotiated. He looks it to Mickey Fortune.
Oh my word.
Fortune. How?
That's just it. We very much hope you might tell us how you did it. Just give us the word. It'll be quite safe with us.
Give you the word. Give you that word. I'll give you that word. All right.
She taught the chairman everything he knows.
Now we forget it.
That's all right, darling. I made a fortune a bank. I mean a bank of fortune.
Really?
Fortune.
Really?
By way of recompense, the chairman would like to offer you the job of senior manager with a salary at
Double.
I can't believe it.
Triple.
Pip,
Quadruple.
yes, quadruple your present rate.
Close your mouth. We are your concept.
understand, but you make sure you understand. My family comes first.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I'm afraid to underestimate you.
Oh no!
You're a fine boy, Michael Banks, and one day you'll be a fine man.
Oh, it makes me so anxious when you talk like that.
Like what?
Oh, gentle and kind and not a bit cross. Do be cross, Mary Poppins.
Is that the thanks I get for the trouble I've taken?
That's better.
Now, into bed, both of you. Spit spot.
Tonight, isn't it?
Yes, Bert.
Well then, bye then, Mary.
Goodbye, Bert. Take care of yourself for me. With every job when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. That moment when you know the task is done. Though in your heart you'd like to stay to help things on their way, you'll always know they must do it alone. There, practically perfect, and I hope it remains so.
Look, it's Mary Poppins' outfit. The chain's broken. Don't you remember still until the chain breaks? What's inside? It's a picture of the three of us. She signed it. From Mary Poppins, a good dog life.
Where is Mary Poppins?
She's gone.
God, that's a school.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
It's the best I've ever seen! It's the best I've ever seen!
Totally right.
Oh, Daddy! Mary Poppins won't be coming back. She's gone forever.
I can't believe you did it!
Because we don't need her anymore. It's all the family's fault. Won't they, Daddy?
They will.
Right?
close our show, there are a couple things we'd like to take care of. Miss Peggy Caney, if you could please step out on stage. Peggy Caney, please report to the stage. Yes, come front and center, please, ma'am. Just so you know, this is the real-life Mary Poppins, but her name is Peggy Caney. Abby, one of our mentors, painted the picture that you see on the screen, and all the cast members have signed it for her. And we just wanted to say thank you so much for making this such a wonderful experience. Now, along with all Penguin Project chapters around the country, we will close our show by dancing to the Penguin Project theme song, Don't Stop Believing. We invite any Penguin alumni or family members to come up and dance with us. So please, if you are a Penguin alumni or if you are a family member who would like to share in the Don't Stop Believing dance, please come to the stage at this time.